The Pac-12, a Western institution and the Conference of Champions more than 100 years. And today we get to crown another. It's an intriguing matchup as these teams battle for this conference trophy and continue the proud legacy of this league. And we have a surprising matchup here today. What an opportunity for an unranked team to win the conference championship and get into the college football playoff with a big upset statement today. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Oregon State Beavers, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Boise State Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Broncos offense trots out there to open this game. And here he comes, the quarterback, all eyes on him. He's the guy that just makes everything go.
Well, this guy's Mr. Do-It-All. It's almost odd to say this about a quarterback, but he truly does. He's the echo of the coach and the connector of this offense. When everyone is hooked up to him, this team operates at maximum capacity. And that
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And we're able to get him down. 2nd down after that previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes a quick catch. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
To throw, it's Cano. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. And the Broncos trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
And now a carry here for the fullback. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. Setting the tone early, Kirk. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the Beavers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And they'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27. The Beavers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Hart. And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at 38. A new set of downs after that completion.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
Escapes the pocket. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Secondary backed up off the ball now. They'll give it to the back. He's brought down out at the 46. Crucial third down play right here. Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. And the Beavers have first and 10 here.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 5 yards, 8 yards.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Second and 10 here. It's a draw play.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Trying to extend the play. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Hit just as he throws the ball. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. Looking downfield, it's Cano. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Catch made on the right side. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. So, Kirk, Boise State is in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense are going to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Grab down the middle. It's Hart. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. The Beavers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. From the shotgun, drops back. The ball is caught all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. To throw, it's Cano. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman. The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. A tough situation for the offense. Third and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense recovers the fumble.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills.
Here, we've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The Broncos will have first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. And the Broncos will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Trying to convert again on third down. It's 3rd and 2. And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
How about that, Chris? 3rd down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the 1st down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the 1st down.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Broncos. Set up with a PAT. The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Quick completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides to avoid the big hit. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down. Receiver in motion now. And they'll use the ground game here. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And they'll kick it away here. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So a little under 30 seconds to go in the half. We'll see how they play this here on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
And they get the completion. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it. There's like one more play here before halftime. Throws to the tight end. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. And a big gain across midfield moves the ball inside the enemy 40-yard line. The Broncos will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Oregon State's offense trots back out on the field. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. The pocket breaking down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. And the Beavers will have to kick this away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. And the Broncos come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Hit as he released it. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Back in motion now. On first and 10, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And they get him down after the completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Hits the running back in the flat. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. The Beavers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Hart. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So second and 4. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
And the Beavers are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Tries to get it to the running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. This is the 6th play on the drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball.
And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Beavers. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down right at the 20.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a fumble. It's a turnover.
I get being upset at the ball carrier for coughing up the ball, but let's not ignore how big of a hit that was. Sometimes you just have to give credit to the defender for making a great play.
He'll throw it now. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. Second and 1. The Beavers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. The linebacker shifting around now. It's a quick grab. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. No huddle here for the offense. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle. They'll run it here. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And he drops back in the gun. Touchdown, Oregon State. That puts them on top in the second half. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage, Kurt, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. Let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Now the try here for the extra point. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to throw. It's Cano. And he lofts it deep over the middle. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, BSU.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Oregon State's offense back out on the field now. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. Going with the old counter run here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
And the Beavers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Pressure is coming. And he cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is brought down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. They'll change the pre-snap look now. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. Heck of a ride to a very competitive first 3 quarters as we check out some of the stats here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Important 2nd down play coming up. To the air, it's Cano. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch on a 1st down for this offense.
The shotgun running play call. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The offense going with the hurry up. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Beavers will line up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they tackle him, but a solid gain down to around the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Takes the handoff again. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Beavers. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Point after, not right through. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Boise State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Dropping back, it's Cano. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll make it into the end zone. They gamble, and it works. They now lead by 1 here in the fourth quarter. And it's fielded. The returner trying to create a big play here. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from that 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the Beavers will crank up the tempo. Ending off on the draw play. Brought to the turf, but made the first man miss on the way to the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Makes a quick grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion. No huddle now for the offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Beavers keep the football on the move. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. Who makes the grab? They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. The offense really clicking here.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. 1st and goal, a chance to claim the lead here in the final quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to scramble. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Flying for the touchdown on the right side. Touchdown, Oregon State.
Great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
And now they'll go for a 2-point conversion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He'll run it into the end zone for the 2-point try to build the lead up to 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Boise State offense back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Unleashes the stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. And he runs out of bounds after a good scramble to pick up the first down yardage and stop the clock here. The Broncos come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Scanning the field, it's Cano. The pass rush closing in. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up for the sack in a crucial moment.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Tackled at the 28, this offense threatening now. Another first down. The offense now operating in empty. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The offense getting closer to a game-time touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Here's the target, and it's complete. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Boy, anything at this point in the game, when you get down to 1st and goal and get positive yards, that's a good thing. Now, what will they do here on 2nd goal? They spread this.
And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. He'll hand it off. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And the defense steps in here to call time with 12 seconds left on the clock. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Here's the handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. And the Beavers bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And this one will be fair caught. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So here comes our first play of overtime. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Defense is coming after him. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. And he's going to float this one to the right side. It's intercepted, a crucial overtime mistake. And he's got some open field ahead. A takeaway, and that will seal the victory. What a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves conference champions. That's a tremendous achievement, but we have to wait and see what the committee decides to do and if they'll get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.